morning, everyone. It is currently 6:30 where I'm at right now, 7:30 Eastern time, late as hell Australian time, but it don't matter, baby. We're back at it. Went 1-1 yesterday personally. Ozzy, I think you went 2-2, so pretty mid shit, pretty casual stuff when it's like a massive slate. I don't know about you, but just start, like I said, those aren't my thing.
A lot of shit happens on the big slates.
Lots of shit. Anyways, got a nice looking slate today. I'm pretty excited to watch Cavs OKC. I didn't really watch Cavs OKC last time. I don't know why. I think the Wolves were like playing. But did you watch Cavs OKC last time?
I watched the first half and I think the Spurs played. So I watched the Spurs instead.
Yeah. I know. I feel like a fake fan for not watching it the first time. It's like this is some of like the best hoops. But at least we get to like redeem ourselves and watch it this time. See,
absolutely.
Tyler, how we doing? Pritch Nuke. Shoto, how we doing? It's time to run Dylan Brooks. Dude, fucking Dylan Brooks. I can't do that shit, man. I'm looking at Twitter right now. It says through three quarters, Clippers 102, Nets 51. Brooklyn was outscored 81-30 in the third quarter.
Funny game.
Yeah, that is terrible, dude. All right, Ozzy, do you want to give this a retweet on Twitter?
Already did.
Oh, you already did. Okay, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna just quick quote this with our YouTube link because I do want to get people up in there. But after that, we'll get going with some props. Let's see. Is there anything else that happened around the league? Oh my gosh, did you watch that Timberwolves game?
What game?
The Timberwolves Warriors game.
No, I was watching the Spurs blow a lead to the Grizzlies. So there was a little comeback there, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was a fun little game. Dante's officially back, dude. He played. He had like his best game of the year. I think he had 28. He was also an obvious spot with how the Warriors league spot ups, and I just didn't play it. But I think Dante had like 28, 9, and 7 or something like that. He was going fucking dumb.
Very good player.
Very good player.
When he's aggressive, he's super good.
Yeah, when he's confident. I think he needs to like be a starter or something. But yeah, your Spurs. What happened with your Spurs? Y'all just could y'all not guard?
It was one of if we play them again on Friday your time, so I'm excited to see what happens then. But it's one of those teams where they have so much size that they just throw bodies at our Wemby and like, all right, Castle CP3 beat us from the outside, and yeah, that's the problem with us. When teams do that, I feel like more teams should be doing it. Sort of fuck, because then your fate on offense is in the hands of a rookie who can't shoot, Sohan who can't shoot, CP who can't really create advantages now, Harrison Barnes who's like fucking 40. Vassell's really good, but yeah, it's just a huge problem because we don't have that many creators on offense, and teams that do that shut us down because you shut Wemby down and you shut the Spurs down pretty much.
Yeah, I remember. Well, when I watched the Spurs against the Lakers, you guys are just like spamming Harrison Barnes post ups every play.
Yeah, because we don't really have offense if like Wemby's not like being a gravity guy, you know. Oh, yeah. We just don't have that good of an offensive team apart from, and even Wemby's still flawed.
Wemby's like still like a play finisher, you know.
Yeah.
That's why CP is. But what do you think? Do you think you guys are going to be like stingy and slow with the process, or do you think you guys are going to go out and get like a Trae Young? Or
I think it'll be next season.
You think what?
I reckon it'll be next season we get the guy. We don't have to rush because this season we're not going to win a championship, and it's a good learning experience. And plus, I think De'Aaron Fox I know from like I've seen shit about De'Aaron Fox and us, and that actually makes like perfect sense.
It does, yeah. Would you be happy about that? Because I remember you weren't happy about Trae Young. You wouldn't want Trae Young going there.
Oh, it just depended on what we'd give back to him, sort of. Like I wouldn't mind Trey, but I'm not sure if he was the guy to dump all assets into.
I feel like you just have to like give their picks back almost, and like Keldon Johnson and like a match salary.
No, yeah, Keldon's fine to fuck off. Keldon can leave, but I reckon it would have been like giving picks back. That I kind of want their picks because their picks can be really good.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I like Fox a lot is if it's next season, he's on the last year of his contract and he's an unrestricted free agent. So, like, the cost isn't going to be that much. And I like Fox more, especially on defense. He's one of the best, like, drive stoppers.
Yeah, I mean, Fox is. I think Fox. I don't know. Trae Young is really good, man. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's great.
I feel like you kind of forget about how good he is sometimes, and like myself included, because his teams just have been like so mid. But he really, I feel like Trae kind of has like the it factor in like big games and big moments and big spots, you know. Like like on top with like being like the best passer in the league, so it's like.
But, yeah, he's one of the best advantage creators in basketball, without a doubt.
He is a shit.
Yeah, I really like Trae. I was just skeptical on what the price would be. That's sort of what it was.
What if it was only picks back and like salary dumps?
Well, if it's their picks, I like. It's sort of risky because it's like a 2026, 2027 unprotected firsts, and you don't know what could happen.
Yeah,
and that could end up being like a top 5 pick.
Or
like a top 2 pick.
But
especially with them, because they're like before this season, there was like their future was a bit cloudy. Well, now it does look better, to be honest. But back then, like a lot of people thought they were fucked, and Trae wanted to leave. You know?
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, for DeJounte, they did all that for DeJounte.
Yeah, it was 3 first-round picks and something else.
Well, the Hawks think they're just going to be like the best backcourt duo in the league for like the next 5 years.
Exactly. That didn't work out, did it?
DeJounte. Okay. All right.
Is that fan too loud or not? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's fine. Okay.
Yep, it's all good. I ordered a mic a while back. Did fucking Amazon Prime. I ordered it on Amazon, and I have like Amazon Prime. And like it said like 2-day shipping or some shit. Dude, it's like I think I ordered it on like the 8th, and it says like, oh, it'll be here around like the 20th. I'm like, dude, fuck off.
Fuck. That's a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it off. It's annoying.
I'm definitely getting the mic soon though. Actually, can I get that one? Okay, we're at 100 people. Ozzy. Ready to start talking about straight betting.
Straight betting?
Straight betting. Instead of straight Spurs draft picks.
Wait, am I going to say my bets or?
Oh yeah. That's what I was trying to do.
I'm like, what the fuck are you leaning onto? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
All right, I actually haven't done right up to this because I didn't have time tonight. So this is going to be like not going to be in-depth stuff. But my first one is Kyle Kuzma over 16.5 points. Minus 115, bet 365. What I find really so first of all, the Wizards are a bit weird to bet on because like sometimes they're really shit. Well, more oftentimes than not, they're not going to be losing by 40. But what I really like, his past 2 games, the minutes have been awesome. So last game against the Wolves in a competitive game, he had 35 minutes. The game before against the Thunder, they got smashed and he had 30 minutes. Usage this season is at 26.9%, I think it is. Something like that. Look at games with Poole and without Brogdon this season.
Okay, sorry. I was dazing off. Yeah.
So go games with Poole without Brogdon.
Without Brogdon.
And look at his usage rate in those games.
Okay, let's see. Usage 28.
So 28, 21, 23. It's all 21 plus, and sometimes it gets really high. Yep. So it's pretty good usage.
Like over.
And why I think that is when Poole's off, Brogdon will be on the court, being the main guy. Where when Poole's off, now Kuzma's on, and he's the first option. So what I like here is I think it looks like last couple games the minutes have increased a little bit. Well, they clearly have. So I think with a usage rate between like 22 to 30%. Look at last season, because the reason I'm fine with comparing usage rates last season to this season because like the people playing doesn't affect it because your usage rate is your usage rate. Like that's who you are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So go 23, 24, 22 to 30%, and then put in like 26 to 34 minutes, something like that.
26 to 34, you said?
Yeah, just some like roughly like that. Actually, go 28 because he played 30 minutes 2 games ago in a game that lost by 40.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
and then you
like
see 22 to 30.
Yeah, just do like 22 to 30 in that range.
Pretty good. 8 out of 12. Let's see. The miss 0 for 5 for 3, 4 for 16. Casual Kuzma shit. See 3 deep, and then just bricking, straight bricking. Like all the games he shot like 0 for 3.
Exactly. So it's sort of unlike if I lose this, I feel like it's going to be because he shoots really shit. Another thing I like, last 2 games, his usage has been really high. I think last game against, no, sorry, not last 2 games. Last game was really high in a tough matchup. 28% against Minnesota. I've just liked the minutes pretty much. I think this line's too low, and I like the minutes that he's been playing last couple games. Looks like he's got a nice floor. And the usage will be fine without Brogdon because he'll be first option at times. So, yeah, sort of a gimme. Plus, there's always the chance that, like, Washington, like, rule someone out before the game, which helps as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's facts. His pool.
And it's an easy matchup as well with Phoenix.
Phoenix has been so bad on defense, dude. Let's see, last 15 games, they got to be up there for, yeah.
Well, now they got Nick Richards in. I never know what they're going to do with him, to be honest.
Nick Richards. The needle mover Richards.
They just don't have any rim protection, so which is good for this because Kuzma's like he's good when he can attack the rim.
Yeah, I'm not a big Nick Richards guy personally. I think he's like whatever. I mean, dude, he's a backup center for the Hornets. Like he can't be like all that good.
Well, he ruined. I had a Mark Williams PRA bet maybe like a week ago against Phoenix.
Me too,
he
bro.
ruined it single-handedly by playing like prime Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Shane Williams got 22 minutes.
That actually pissed me the hell off.
Yeah. And then the next game, I was like, fuck, straight back to shit.
Dude, what is up with Mark Williams is so good, dude. He had like, I know it was a Jazz, but he had like a ridiculous stat line last night.
He did. He had like 34, 31 maybe.
Yeah, I think he actually played like big minutes. I thought he was like for sure.
He did. I wanted to bet it, and I should have. I regret it actually because Richards traded. They
look at that 31.
Yeah, what do you have? 31,
he's averaging 14. I'm only 21.8 minutes. That's ridiculous, dude.
Crazy.
Like PRA per minute wise, but okay. All right, Ozzy, next pick.
Jarrett Allen over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. This is a big game. He'll play good minutes. I mean, if there's a blowout, there's a blowout. But put in like 28 to 32 minutes. Pretty good.
Yep.
Really on top of this, OKC, I like rebounds against them. No Hardenstein. So he's going to be a beast on the glass. I expect Mobley to guard Jalen Williams, which means Allen can roam, be the weak side guy. Should be able to kill the offensive glass. And assists. Last game against them, if you look at assists, not just the numbers, but watching the tape, it's going to be the same here where Mitchell and Garland, every pick and roll, they're going to get the ball forced out of their hands. Allen's on the short roll. He's a really good playmaker off the short roll. He should get plenty of chances. Like there's going to be a shit ton of possessions where he's on the short roll and he's playmaking off it. So yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, Allen is a really good short roll playmaker, and like every time they get blitz, it just goes to him, and he's like kind of like reluctant to shoot a lot of the times, which is kind of weird. It's so he'll have like these like open little floaters, and like he'll just like throw it to the corner for like a 3 or some shit instead.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
He gets that lob to Mobley. Yeah, Ozzy, I think this is a really good bet. I think the only concern I would maybe have is like I mean, and this probably isn't a concern, is if like OKC small ball is kind of busting ass, I could see maybe we don't get like the minutes, and because it will be Allen who would get benched over Mobley for a small ball lineup, but outside
Agreed.
of that, like in the like per minute, he should absolutely dominate on the glass. And yeah, I think like the blitz, like yeah, Mitchell and Garland are going to get blitzed per minute. Should be good for the assist too. And yeah, I think that Cleveland's just also like really good. Like I've slept on Cleveland, and if they're competitive, if they're come out and you know compete with OKC with this lineup, like he's gonna get his 28 to 32, maybe even like a little more.
Agreed.
Forget
But yeah, that's like if they do go small, he'll be the one that is out. But that being said, if they do, it won't be too late, I reckon. Maybe like last 3, 4, 5 minutes if it's a close game. And also, I think their size will be a huge advantage here for them.
Oh yeah,
I think they lean into it, to be honest.
Like I said, per minute stuff should be crazy. What's it? Rebounds is 10.5 or 10.5. I think rebounds and assists is definitely the better look at 12.5. But both should be pretty good. 23 chances last time. Yeah, OKC without Hardenstein is literally like one of the worst rebounding teams in the league. Maybe arguably like they were always like second in rebounds allowed, like behind like Washington and shit. So
yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, this is a great bet. What does Hardenstein out with?
I looked before, like a core seal or some shit. I don't know what it means.
Oh, okay. All right, you ready for your finale, your grand finale?
Last
bro?
one. Yep. Evan Mobley. So half a unit on Mobley over 2.5 assists, and that's to win half a unit. That's incredibly juicy. So you're laying, I didn't do the math, but you're laying almost maybe like 0.75, something like that. But then half a unit on Mobley 4+ assists, which you can find for plus 160 at FanDuel. So it equals out. You're actually not you're laying only like a touch over a unit. But reason I like this one is it's the same reasoning as he's going to be used in the short roll a shit ton. And last game against them, I'll look back at some of the tape and he just ate in the short roll. He's really good playmaker out of the short roll. Last game, 7 assists, 8 potential assists. Actually, more potential assists than that because he had a heap of those ones where it's like a dribble handoff or a kick out to the corner, pump fake, dribble in, layup, which doesn't count. So like the 8 potential assists actually doesn't do it justice. It was probably like 12 to 14. But yeah, so that's my that's why I like that one.
Pretty simple.
And I think it's a good ladder spot as well. I don't ladder personally, but if you like laddering, could be a good one.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, dude. It's the same reasoning as Jared Allen, same reasoning as that. And yeah, like people are so caught up in how many potentials did he have? Like I don't even think like a lot of people realize that like those like dribble handoff ones are just like those passes. Like there's so many assists that are counted as assists that aren't registered as potentials. Like potentials are literally only like stuff that is like clear cut and obvious, So whenever you see, and especially big men's potentials are always low because a lot of the passes they make are like those handoffs and stuff.
Which is why for Hardenstein, because he's in so many of those DHOs, you like look after the game, you're like, fuck, he got 5 assists on 3 potentials. But really, he had like 10 to 12 assist chances.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, no, this should be a great bet. I like how you played it. You split it up, played a big plus money price, and laid a little bit of juice.
Nice ladder spot as well.
Well, let's see. We got some stuff coming in. Let's see. Do you want to get to the comments in about like 30 minutes or at the 30-minute mark?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on. Maybe can do them now.
You want to do them now?
Shit, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Okay, we can do them now.
Just in case, like someone might be watching, then they might need to take a shit or something, and then they're not watching when their question gets answered.
Valid. Okay. Dylan. Okay, Tyler said it's time to run Dylan Brooks.
It is a low line.
What do you feel about it?
Low
11
line.
and a half at Bet 365. Basically 12 and a half though everywhere else. I guess Caesars. What's like a PA? I mean, this is a great matchup. This is a great matchup, man. He's been under in a million straight games. They're coming off a blowout win. Jalen Green's been playing so good, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
He does this shit all the time, man, where he just sucks ass, sucks ass, sucks ass, and then just is like the best player in the world. Like he actually
Does.
like, it's crazy. But he's in good form right now. I'm sure he'll get blitzed or Sabonis will have to play him at the level, right?
Yeah, he will.
So
They mix it up though, the Kings a little bit. Like
Mhm.
it's not like some guys they're like super aggressive against. Some guys he's in drop.
Mm-hmm.
Same as a lot of teams, to be honest. There aren't many teams who are constantly doing it.
Yeah, I mean Dylan's like if you look at his stuff, like right, Kings are 30th against spot up, and the Kings have to overhelp a fair bit. You know, I know like they've had a different head coach, so and I haven't really watched any of the games to be honest. So it's like I don't know if they're doing the exact same thing. I guess we could look at like catch and shoots. When did Mike Brown get fired? Like 10 games ago or something.
December 27th.
Okay, so
I knew that because I looked it up before because there was something in this I like and I wanted to have a look at it.
okay, so Kings have kind of like this is like last 10. I don't know, maybe it's been like 8 games or so. Kings are I don't know, they're still allowing a fair bit of catch and shoot stuff. Definitely not like number 30th though. So I think it makes sense, right? Jalen Green.
I definitely lean over. It's a nice buy low and a good matchup.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, like, look at
I'll
this.
tell you what I like in this game.
What do you like?
I didn't bet it because Devin Carter being questionable was actually big for this. Kevin Herter under 10.5 PRA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
If Devin Carter plays and they still have that lineup, I'm going to bet that because the only game where so he's pretty much like the 9th man now, or the 10th man. The only game where all like Carter, Murray, Monk, DeRozan, everyone's been there was that, I think, hang on, hover over that Chicago game. I think it was that Chicago game.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, he played really well,
Yeah.
but he only got 10 minutes. In a game he played well. That was close. So if Devin Carter's available, I'll probably play that under in a brutal matchup for him as well.
Yeah. That actually makes a really ton of sense. Who else is it? Keegan Murray unders? Let's see.
I think the line's low.
I think like 11.5 is like fair. Who else? It's like tough, man, because these like Kings, like they all play the same. Like Fox and Monk and Sabonis, or not Fox, Monk and DeRozan. They all play very similar. Pick and roll handler, isolation. Like look at Rockets, they're just giving it all up.
Fox's line, I lean Fox's over, to be honest.
Me too.
23.5.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to some other ones. Harden dimes.
I like that.
Portland. Yeah,
I just don't love back-to-back huge spread.
It's in Portland though, and Clippers are on the second night of a back-to-back. Harden RA 13.5. That seems very, very short, to be honest.
That does seem low, actually.
No Kawhi.
No Kawhi.
He's been
and Terrence Mann probably doesn't play.
No, I like rebound. What is rebounds at? 4.5. Yeah, I like the 13.5 RA. I think that makes a fair bit of sense. Let's see, Portland. What do you look for with assists? I kind of look for.
I've actually stopped betting assists, to be honest, because I've been terrible with him this season. But I like, obviously, I don't want a switching defense. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, Portland, I bet DeJounte assist against Portland the other day. and they just switched everything, and he got fuck all assist chances. And I wouldn't be surprised if the same happens here.
The thing is, like, the thing that kind of sucks is that Klingen's out. Klingen had been playing a lot, and like you can't switch with Klingen, obviously. But I had
Actually,
like
yes, Ayton, because Ayton was on DeJounte and he was just trying to dance on him all game, and the Pels are fine with the Blazers were fine with that. But you know, it might not be the same with Harden. But
did Ayton get like benched last game? Ayton might be a good buy low, to be honest with you. Oh man,
he wasn't. I just don't like that he last game, like his body language, he literally gave up.
Maybe he brings it next game. I don't know. Without Klingen, let's see.
Hang on, but look, the last game he played, I think it was a fair while ago, but the last game he played without Williams and Kligan, he still got really low minutes.
35, 33.
Hang on, no, it's not in this because you did the minutes 28 to 41. Yeah. Oh, sorry, not last game. Oh, it wasn't that? Actually, no, sorry.
Well, they lost by 42, to be honest.
Like, true. Yeah, they did lose by 40.
Okay.
He should play. I just don't know if he'll try.
Let's see. Ayton should be actually tapped in for what? What do you think? Like 28 plus? 30 plus? You think?
Probably 30 plus, yeah.
Yeah. You don't think, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah, without those.
The only thing is if Portland start that last game they started Scoot, Simons, Sharp together.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at Aiden's usage last game. And this is a terrible matchup for Aiden because Zubac will be in drop.
No, hey, that's not bad. I don't think Drop's. You think Drop's bad trading? Because he just like loves shooting like that mid range, bro. Like that's like kind of like his game. I feel like Drop.
Yeah, but it's like a drop and a switch.
Oh.
So, but it depends how Clippers. I mean, they change up their schemes as well. His usage last game, he wasn't trying in the same group of players, you know.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Drop could be fine for him, dude. To be honest, let's see. Versus the Clippers, he had 16 points, 8 for 10. That was without Williams and Klingen. And then he had 7 for 15 shots. I guess that was really early in the year.
I'm just trying to nitpick. That's the reason I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But, like,
I mean,
those stats are great, but his last 2 games he hasn't tried.
Yeah. This is a good line, though. It's like, dude, like, realistically, bro, the most range of outcomes there, he's probably playing like 32, 34, 35 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
Like, without those two, and then you have 30 plus. Because it's just like, that's a great buy low, dude. Like, honestly. Just like, it's like a good thing that he's coming off like those shit games almost. But, so that's probably going to be a play for me personally. But
the only thing I'd say is, like, it's different from like a buy low with Dylan Brooks, who like fucking tries, you know, to a buy low with Aiden, who, like, seriously, his last game he didn't look like he was trying.
Yeah, no, I saw that clip against the Mavs. That was bad.
Yeah, like I just personally wouldn't put my hard earned on him. It's sort of like betting an over on Jimmy Butler right now.
No, it's not, bro. That's different.
It is. Aiden doesn't try. I swear. There's like I watched the game and he doesn't look like he's trying.
Well, Jimmy's like actually not gonna try. Like he's like gonna actively like just sit in the dunker spot and get like 3 seconds in the paint.
Yeah, it's not as bad, but it's not super far off.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Zion for Beal is gonna feed families. That would be a good trade. I would actually, not gonna lie, I would love Zion in Minnesota for Julius Randle or Rudy Gobert. I just want to get off Rudy or Randle's contract really badly, dude.
You've been trying to trade Randle for 2 months.
I don't know, man. Randle. He's like a fine player, but man, he just like dude, against like the Warriors, he's like unplayable because like his off ball defense is so bad, and like all they do is like movement and shit. That's bad. Sabonis under 17 rebounds. That does sound kind of high.
That's his line.
50. It's yeah, they're in 17s. It's juiced to the under 15 and a half. I'd still lean under. I don't care. If I play his under though, he's gonna get 28 again. I was
Did
literally
you
on
bet
his
him
under
under
for
this
this
game?
game. Yeah, I was on his under for this game. It was ridiculous.
How
39.
did you get? Hang on, 39 chances. Was it because? I guess because Boston. Was he just not caring about Kristaps?
I don't know, dude. I didn't watch the game. Like I checked my Bleacher Report app and he had 10 in the first quarter. I'm like, dude, why am I gonna watch this shit? It's like I'm not
Yeah.
watching this shit.
Well, what I could think of is maybe he didn't. Maybe he was guarding Drew or something,
Yeah,
and he was
true.
not caring. And Kristaps doesn't attack the offensive glass because he's on the perimeter so much. So
yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of there. 28 rebounds.
Empathy, hey, how you doing? Great to see you as well. D-Lo, good morning. Hope you're doing good. Let's get these thumbs up. Hell yeah, my boy. Hell yeah. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. If you guys appreciate us getting after it. For you, it's better Allen double or Mobley over points. I don't know. Probably Allen. I would say Allen. What do you like more?
Probably Allen.
Cason Wallace points and Cam Whitmore points. Let's see. Cason Wallace.
He's been playing really well.
He has been playing good.
He's been shooting very efficient though. So
yeah, 3 for 3 from deep. Like he probably should have went under that game. Honestly,
yeah.
Cason's like a 1 for 3 type of guy, like a 4 for 8 from the field. Let's see. Cavs are middle of the pack in spot up.
That's actually a good example of why the green chart and the actual points number that doesn't matter. You need to look at the underlying stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of buying high on Kaysen almost. I don't know. Like, let's see. Without Chet and Hardenstein, was he like playing crazy minutes? 34, 25, 27, 28, 20. Yeah.
Joe and Caruso were also out in some of these games. So there's
been one game with these 4, 0 points and over 6. Yeah, Cavs. I don't know. Cavs. They're probably gonna naturally be like a fine catch and shoot matchup because they have 2 bigs, on the court versus a ton of small ball shit, and so they're gonna have to they're gonna get blown by and have to overhelp and shit. So I can maybe see it being him getting up a couple threes, but yeah. And then Cam Whitmore stuff. Let's see. I don't know, man. Cam Whitmore. I think you're buying high on Cam Whitmore. He's played in.
Yeah.
This game was he only had I was about to live bet him. He only had 12 minutes at the end of the third quarter, and it was a blowout, so he played a shit ton. But Whitmore, I mean, he's a chucker, bro. He's definitely a chucker. And let's see.
He is a chucker. He's the definition of a chucker.
He's like a me over team guy. Yeah, if he plays these minutes, I'd say 12 to 24 is his range. Transition.
Big range. Hang on, if the game's close, he won't get 24, I don't think.
Yeah. That's in Sacramento. It probably should be. Houston's on the second night of a back-to-back as well. Yeah, Shoto, I'd probably stay away. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's I just think it's kind of a tough. Whitmore's a tough guy to gauge. Ime is very bipolar with Whitmore and his minutes and stuff. So
better to bet him when Houston are favored with the big spread.
Yeah, big spread. I feel he's a big spread spot. Houston at home, they're playing the Wizards. I don't know. I feel like that's a Whitmore
I think some people bet him that game. Look at that game he played. He was super efficient, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, versus the Wizards. It was at the Wizards.
6 of 8 from field, 3 of 3 from 3.
This is a game he was crashing out in.
Yeah, I remember that.
He was stressed out over his 17-point performance at Was, where they won by 23. Okay, Kyle Kuz for points. Hell yeah. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and assists. Ozbets was that was his first play of the day. Usage has been trending really up, and the Suns kind of suck ass. Yep, Aiden is nice. Yep, we agree. Shea first quarter points. First quarter points. So he plays the whole quarter. They lost. He's definitely going to come out aggressive. Let's see. I don't know. I don't do, to be honest, I really don't do first quarter stuff. So I just wouldn't be giving you good stuff. No other reason for Kaysen other than I like it. Yeah, that's fair. We all got our leans, our natural stuff that we want to bet.
Stuff that just shines when you take a look.
Mm-hmm. Tamani Kamara points and assists or just assists. So Tamani is like very reliant on good spot up matchups. I don't know.
Yeah, so last game volume was fucking super high, but that's because Brooklyn were like a Well, first of all, they're a G League team. Second of all, they were just really aggressive against Simons. This won't be a case of that.
Yeah. So Tamani, this was honestly, he's like the Pistons, Lakers. So I guess some of these haven't been amazing matchups, but Clippers are just like, yeah. I think that you're definitely buying high on Tamani. Like you're kind of asking a lot out of Tamani to make like shots and shit.
like for instance, in a good matchup against Miami the game before with this. Actually, no, not the same roster stuff because Avdia was playing.
Mm-hmm.
But his line was 9.5 in that game against the Heat.
And Avdia's game time decision, so it's kind of tough to handicap this correctly. But yeah,
I think he's doubtful. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's doubtful. Okay. Well, to be honest, I really don't like the matchup with the Clippers. If they're playing drop, they're probably not going to give up a ton of spot up stuff, Let's see, transition. Yeah, there's like a good overall defense. I don't know. I could switch. What's their defense? Clippers are 4th in defensive rating. I feel like Tamani's like a bad team merchant.
Bad team merchant.
Yeah, like if you go to like opponent defensive rating, like the top half of the league, he's under in like 16 out of 20.
Good math.
Yeah, so let's go to like the bad team merchant. Oh yeah, there we go. So he's kind of just been like beating up on shitty teams, but yeah. Rain said just tuned in. Good morning. Not sure what you discussed already, but I'm kind of liking Duran today. Oh, cool. Let's look at JD. Friday.
Who are they playing again?
The Pacers. Pick and roll, man. Okay. Points in the paint. All right. I don't like betting on Duran.
Yeah, I'm the exact same. Because the minutes are super variable. Because it's just like
jackass.
Foul trouble.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go small. Stewart plays well. He'll play over him. That sort of shit.
I think the matchup is fine though, right? Like opponents' points in the paint. 24th.
Yeah.
Pick and roll, man, pretty good. Is there any reason for him to like play big minutes? Let's see, like 20 minutes. Like to be fair, he was guarding Cat. I feel like Miles Turner doesn't really draw a ton of fouls. It makes sense that he's getting in foul trouble against Cat.
He's sort of aggressive at the rim. Don't know.
Yeah.
This game, I didn't touch it at all because I don't want to touch anything because Halliburton's questionable and he just changes absolutely everything for me.
Yeah.
Pace, everything.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Duran's like it makes sense. I just wouldn't. I don't know. Like he's not a guy I really like to bet on. Okay, we said D'Lo said Aaron Wiggins assists. Let's see.
Aaron Wiggins.
This is pretty random.
An interesting one.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know, D'Lo. I mean,
yeah, I got nothing on that.
Maybe let's see. Without Chet and Hart inside, I feel like him playing more minutes would kind of make sense. But yeah, I have no clue, D'Lo. This is pretty random. No, but I think that overall, like his like more minutes could make sense for him. But so maybe like we could just do like a minute filter. Like let's filter out like all like the bullshit minutes. Like let's do like 18 plus. I mean that's pretty good for plus 155, plus 165. So yeah, I think it's pretty random, but I think like maybe like some Wiggins stuff in general. Like if he gets a good minutes, that could make sense.
If it's a minutes play, I think maybe PRA better.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely roll with PRA over just assists. Okay, Ozzy, time to look for a collab play.
It's not a good board for it. I'll say that much.
Yeah, you don't like it?
They're just a fair bit of stuff. Well, not really. There's the Indiana Detroit game. I don't want to even look at because no Halliburton, that just changes a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
So we can almost skip past that. Phoenix, Washington.
Is there any injuries here?
There's also this one's a bit weird because Richard isn't guaranteed in or not. That not all lines are super available.
Oh, wait, it's in Washington. Bradley Beal.
Oh, he's doubtful. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he is.
Hang on.
Actually, yeah, no, I thought it sounded too.
Let me take a look to make sure. NBA injury.
Bradley, I remember I bet Bradley Beal in Washington last year to get like 20 plus points. And he had like 40 something. Like this actually it does matter. Like it's like
Beal's doubtful.
Okay.
Colin Gillespie's also out, if that changes things.
Colin Gillespie.
And Jalen Bridges.
Damn, bro. That's ass. So Beal, what about highest assists without Beal?
I looked at this. Booker has become like a full-time point guard for them.
Dude, but like the Wizards are so bad, like the Wizards don't really force the ball out of Star's hands, and like, dude, Tyus could just get his like cheeky like pin down assist, you know?
He could, but for this one, like if you're going to look at data, completely take out all data from the first 2 months. Like none of that's relevant because Booker's now the point guard.
Bro, look at this though.
it looks good, but they've changed the way their offense is run. Where Booker's, I mean, for instance, look at Booker's numbers in like last some fucking games.
Dude, but they're playing the Wizards, bro. Like,
I know, but
dude, it's like a revenge game for Tyus, so he's gonna get a bunch of assists. Let's see, Booker. I mean, yeah, dude.
That's points.
But yeah, 10. Yeah, he's been kind of going crazy, but but Tyus is like, I feel like a lot of Tyus' assists aren't even like potentials, and his minutes just suck because of like his minutes have been bad because Beal comes off the bench and plays like a shit ton and like Grayson Allen and stuff. I don't know. This is a good buy low on Tyus, dude. I think it is at least.
Yeah.
What about so they're gonna play drop pool. Suns don't really allow spot ups. I did. Okay, next game, bro. Fuck this. Next game.
Exactly.
Cleveland and OKC. Donovan Mitchell unders.
I think it's baked into the line.
Yeah, 21.5. DG. Did DG have a good game?
I'd lean under on Garland. But I think once again, I think it's sort of baked into the line.
Yeah, for sure. What's Mitchell? She had 9 potentials. Mitchell over 4.5 rebounds. Like honestly though, Mitchell, like what do you play? He played 35 minutes. He's gonna play like 30 plus, which is actually kind of a lot for Mitchell because let's see. I kind of like have like a weird feeling about his points. Where's his like shot quality like terrible?
Yeah, a lot of it was shit shots.
Mm-hmm.
But what you say you have a weird feeling about his points, like
I feel like he's gonna like make a ton of like tough shots just because like he played so bad against him and it was so recently. I don't know, man. This is like
it's a low line. It's fucking really low for an
well,
power.
and I know he's gonna be like around like 35 or 36 minutes, which like, dude, he's literally like never around that because Cap just blow everyone out.
Yeah.
Like it is a low line, man. Like 30 and a half.
It's just like the worst matchup because they're gonna do everything they can to get the ball out of his hands on offense.
Yeah.
Which is also baked into the line. So
yeah. They're gonna be super switch heavy. Like they're probably gonna allow like no assists for like the guards.
It depends because Jalen Williams minutes he'll blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I went back and looked at some of the film. They were just it. If they're playing a really good scoring guard, it doesn't really matter who the center is. They blitz.
Yeah, that's true. And you can't have like Mobley, like Shea on Mobley or Kaysen on Mobley and Kaysen on Jared and shit. Maybe you could on Jared, but not Mobley. Yeah, 30 and a half PRA, bro. I mean, I might just say like screw it, bro. Like I don't know. But that's also just like going against like everything. Like did Strus? Didn't Strus have a great game against OKC?
He did.
He did, yeah.
Also made
very efficient, but I feel like he's someone that could really be used against him with his like spot up stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely lean over that one.
Dean Wade.
I didn't realize I cut my toe bad. I don't know how I did it.
You cut your toe?
Like bad. Like fucking bleeding everywhere. And I don't recall doing it.
Oh, shit. What about Dean Wade? Should we bet on Dean? No. He's a good defender. He would make sense. He actually makes sense for this matchup a fair bit, but
he does. He definitely does. I probably actually lean these Cleveland guys over, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Houston, I feel like Houston, Sacramento. What about Fox, dude? 24 points. That's
20, yeah, I like Fox.
So I guess 25 and a half everywhere, but even at 24 and a half.
Like 23 and a half FanDuel. See, wait, this is a tip because do you know how FanDuel doesn't show up on Props Madness now?
Mm-hmm.
See how it says Sportsbet?
Yeah, it's the same.
That's our version of FanDuel, and it's mirrored odds. So that is FanDuel.
Yeah, yep. Dude, this is like cupcake line for Fox. Single coverage. Like, look at this shit. Isolation, pick and roll handler. The problem is that like all those dudes do that shit. So it's like probably better to fade a spot up guy because there's like really Keon Ellis. Let's see. Well, what are we waiting for? Who's
Devin Carter? Him playing matters.
And Monk. This is probably going to be like
Monk's probable.
Oh, Monk's probable. Okay.
Mm.
What about like Trey Lyles?
If Devin Carter plays, that Kevin Huerter PRA is going to be awesome.
Dude, honestly, like all these guys, like Keon Ellis under makes sense. Like Trey Lyles, like what does he do? Yeah, he's like a big time spot up. It's literally just gonna be so condensed between like the top guys. Even honestly, bro, like DeMar at 19 and a half. Because Sengun's pretty strong, I guess. Is he?
Just DeRozan's. I mean, look at like recent games with Monk and Fox. He's been playing well recently, but it's because one of them's been out.
Oh yeah, he had like a stretch where he was straight ass.
And then he played well against Chicago, who's fucking terrible.
Old team too. Old team motivation. Yeah. But I mean, season long hit rate's pretty good.
It is, but Monk not in the starting lineup back then.
That's true. Very true. Yeah, this dip definitely is like right around when Monk starting.
Yeah, sure.
Shit, dude. I need to get something out, mate. mate.
Kevin, I do like Fox. I haven't looked at. I didn't watch any tape for this game. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like Fox over 23.5 points.
Dude, this slate is fucking ass, bro. I really don't.
It's not good, is it? Lean Shaden Sharp under 20. Is it 28.5 PRA still?
So, Clippers have just been playing drop. Yes.
Oh, they mix and match depending on the team. But what I like about this is if you look at like minutes with Sharp, Henderson, Simons this season, Sharp's usage rate's like 17%. Like it's the one that takes the biggest drop, and it won't show on that filter because it's like minutes they've played together on the floor. You know.
Yep.
Like on-off numbers. Also, disregard like the first half of these games because that's when he was playing like fuck all minutes. Well, maybe not the first half.
Like there's like the first three. It seems like.
Yeah.
It's like 20.
Put him 30. Put him 34 plus.
Even 34 plus has like a good under here, right? That's crazy. Yeah, this makes a ton of sense. It's just like the Clippers, dude. They're like a really good defense. And if you're like you're like cherry picking it to make it 34 plus, and like you're still getting good under numbers.
Well, he played 30. What did he play last night? Not last night against Brooklyn. They didn't get smacked, but he played 35 and a bit of a blowout.
Yeah. I might just like honestly, dude. It might just be. Is it dominating season?
You've got a set of balls on you if you're betting Aiden right now. That's all I'll say.
I probably honestly am, dude. It's just like, if we're being honest, bro, like he really you should have him. It's just like a good buy low, man. Like let's see, DeAndre. What do you think is a fair minute projection for him without Williams and Klingon?
Oh, I think he'll play like probably 32 minutes. The problem is he doesn't look like he's trying right now when he plays basketball. So, in my opinion, you like completely disregard. Like last game, what was his usage last game? I swear he didn't even try. Like he wasn't trying to get the ball.
Dude, that means that he's due to try. He's definitely due to try.
Due to try.
He's not gonna he can't not try 3 games in a row. He's like, let's see, his usage was 8.9%.
Oh my god. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. And that should have been a really good matchup for him.
Fuck.
I agree. If this was, I don't know, like most players who try on a night-to-night basis, I'd be all over it.
Yeah.
It just sucks that it's him.
Yeah. No, that's true. I don't know. I'm probably gonna end up playing it if I'm gonna be completely honest. Still no Jeremy Grant. I mean, dude, just
go for it.
Let's go 30 plus minutes. What is it? He really should play 30 plus, bro. I'm so serious.
He'll definitely play. I think almost definitely will play 30 plus minutes. Yeah, unless it's a massive blowout, like colossal.
Yeah, which also could definitely happen with dominating running the show. DeAndre Ayton fell off so bad, bro. I remember he was actually really good with Chris Paul. Of course he was, but before, but he even was a really good defender. Do you remember when the Suns were the year they made the finals? How everyone was talking about how Ayton was a dark horse DPOI.
I do remember that. I remember I didn't agree with it.
Dominating. Maybe double even. He has 10 plus points in every game with 30 minutes. Did you ever watch the Trailblazers games?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even mean to be a dick, but I find it so cringe that they have a Trailblazers analyst, a stats analyst, and then he'll come in and say Yeah, guys, like DeAndre Ayton. Speaking of dominating, like he's put up like 10 points in like those like last 10 games. He's been really good for the Trailblazers. I mean, I'll say like this dude, like professional, like Trailblazers stats analyst, and he'll like come in and say some shit about like DeAndre Ayton like scoring like 10 points in like a certain amount of game. I'm like, dog.
There's some broadcasts that are funny. The
Yeah.
worst broadcast is no, I won't say the worst. The play-to-play for the Kings is Mark Jones, who's awesome. Like, he's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Their color person, it's a lady. I don't know her name. She's so biased, it's ridiculous. Like, so biased. It's worse than like Scalabrini. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Scalabrini's bad. Dude, you know who's OKC's guy? I don't like OKC's guy. He's insanely biased.
No, yeah. No, they're
All he
biased.
talks about is like the foul differential. Like, dude, do you not see how like your team plays like fucking defense? Like Lou Dort's like playing fucking like middle linebacker out there and shit. Like the whole team is OKC's. I swear, OKC's philosophy
is it their play-by-play or their color guy you're talking about?
Yeah, the color guy.
The color guy, yeah.
Mm-hmm. OKC's philosophy is like literally just like we're gonna foul the entire game, and you can't call fouls the entire game. Like so, like you're eventually gonna stop calling it. Which is actually kind of like a smart like philosophy, right? You just play hard as shit and like physical.
Yeah, for sure. I think you guys have. I think Wolves might be my favorite broadcast. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I love you guys.
Pete and Grady like does like ESPN games sometimes. So he's
he
like
does.
One of the better in the business.
He's really good. I like you guys. I like
Knicks.
Knicks is awesome.
Yeah, with Breen.
This sounds negative, but I more know the ones I don't like because I don't like mine most of them. Just the ones I don't like.
Do you like the Hornets?
I don't like. Oh, I love the Hornets guys are up and about.
Yeah, he's a beauty.
And I find it cool that Del Curry commentates on his son. I reckon that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's.
There was one game they played the other day. I think it was against maybe Chicago. Seth Curry scored the first 12 points of the game, and Del Curry was so proud. It was so funny. It was awesome. I think it was Chicago.
Okay, we got a couple more questions to do before we wrap it up. So I played Duren PR and Beasley over points. What do you think? We talked about Duren for a little bit.
Beasley last game played 18 minutes in a game he was awesome, which I find concerning.
Oh, that's weird. But I would probably write that off as like an anomaly. He's been so good.
Actually, one thing about this, I bet he's over against. Click on the Warriors game. No. Oh, I did bet he's over that game. Click on the Raptors game. That's the one. I bet he's over that game. And the reasoning was every game without Ivy so far, because Beasley on the bench, the minutes Ivy would usually play, where Ivy's the first option with Beasley, Beasley's now the first option. And he had 16 or more shots in every single game without Ivy, except for one where he shot 1 of 10, which was like a write-off because he had like 8 shots at halftime. So I bet at this game, I won this bet and I got so lucky. It's one of the bets I won this season where I've been like, fuck, I got so lucky because his volume was low. And then the next game, same thing happened. Look at the Knicks game.
That's really weird, man. Like, who the hell? They might have needed Asar out there to guard Brunson.
Yeah, he played some extended mins. I think Tim Hardaway Jr. might have been all right as well.
Asar played 26. So that's not even really crazy. Yeah, Tim Hardaway was hot. 35. I don't know what the hell happened there. Malik's been so good for them, man. I would personally probably think, and yeah, Pacers really turned into like a spot up defense. So
I definitely lean over.
Yeah, I like him. Let's see, Cade over points and assists. I don't like Cade's points here, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like Cade's points at all.
But I definitely can get behind assists. So I think. Look, I know some of his assist games numbers haven't been great. But I do think that, let's see, this is 23 minutes, massive blowout, 20 potential assists he should have got there. Portland, that's a little concerning that he didn't go over, but like Wolves, drop coverage. Yeah, I think this is a really good Cade assist spot. Let's see. He had 11 on 17. You would think that assists would be better. And this is like first game of the year, so Cade was kind of still coming into his own.
Pacers also switched the way they defend pick and roll throughout the season. So
yeah, Duran and head-to-head games against Turner has been good. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's some good shit. Let's see.
Hang on, wait, go back on those games. Did you play big wins there?
30 and 20.
Oh, no, not too big.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, that's definitely pretty interesting. 13 and 12. And 13. So yeah, like very easy double doubles and stuff. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah. Maybe because Turner's kind of. That's both from this year. I think you actually might be onto something with Duran, to be honest. I like looking at centers head to head stuff against each other. I think that's like pretty relevant head to head stuff, especially from this year. What do you think about it, Ozzy?
It's a good point. Look how shit Sengun's been against Wemby this season.
Bro's petty. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up. Liam, it's the latest shift for him. He's got to get his beauty sleep. His 3 plays were Kyle Kuzma over 16.5 points. Allen over 12.5 rebounds and assists. And then he risked a half unit on Mobley 3 assists and Mobley 4 assists.
To win, both of them, by the way.
Oh, yeah, to win. So, yeah, to win.
All my bets are to win, by the way.
You risked to win, or did you risk 0.5 on the 4+, or to win 4, or to win 0.5?
To win 0.5 on 4+.
Okay.
And to win 0.5 on 2.5.
Okay, sweet. All right, well, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys haven't, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Appreciate everyone for commenting and being active. We greatly appreciate it. And, of course, yeah, just hit that like button. And, yeah, we will not be – me and you will be back. It's Thursday today, so we'll be back on Monday, which is good. We can both get some good sleep for the next 3 days. Yeah, but all right, guys, we'll be back on Monday. Peace out.